The progress of a nation is closely linked to the strength of its human capital that supports the implementation of various services and production activities. As such, the development of a well-trained, competent and knowledgeable workforce should be carried out in a planned and continuous manner to fulfill the actual needs of the nation. The Department of Skills Development, or JPK, is the government agency responsible in leading the development of a competitive, national skilled workforce. This department, formerly known as the National Vocational Training Council, or NVTC, established in 1989, was changed to the Department of Skills Development on the 1st of September 2006 with the enforcement of the National Skill Development Act 2006, Act 652. The Department of Skills Development, which is under the Ministry of Human Resources, is responsible for formulating, promoting and coordinating the implementation of skills training in line with the economic and technological development of the nation. Under Act 652, a National Skills Development Council has been established comprising representatives from the public and private sectors. Its functions are to approve the National Occupational Skills Standards (NOS) and to advise the Minister of Human Resources on matters pertaining to skills development. In order to revise and verify all the NOS being developed for the Council's approval, Skills Development Advisory Committees (JPPK) are established for various industrial sectors. The committees, which comprise personnel from industries, also provide input and information concerning the necessity of a skilled workforce in their respective industry sector. The functions undertaken by the Council and committees, such as JPPK, are managed by the Department of Skills Development, headed by the Director General and officers at the head office and 6 regional offices. With the vision to be a leader in world-class skills workforce development and the mission to develop a competitive and knowledgeable skilled workforce, K-workers, the Department of Skills Development undertakes its functions to develop, approve and review the National Occupational Skills Standards (NOS) for various jobs as needed. Implement the Malaysian Skills Certification System to recognize and qualify skills. Study and evaluate training needs through occupational analysis to identify critical jobs required for NOS development. Promote skills-based training and career development. Assist and enhance skills potentials of individuals and guide the learning and delivery aspects relating to skills training. In order to implement the functions as mentioned, the Department of Skills Development carries out these main activities. NOS development. The development of National Occupational Skills Standards (NOS) is one of the main functions of the Department of Skills Development. NOS is a document that stipulates the specification of competencies required of a skilled worker who is gainfully employed in Malaysia for an occupation and level of competency. Among others, NOS is used as a basis and reference in implementing skills training programs. The preparation of NOS ensures that the quality and competency of a skilled workforce produced through training activities actually meet the industry needs. As such, the Department of Skills Development has established NOS in collaboration with personnel from industries encompassing all the national economic sectors such as construction, service, manufacturing, agriculture and mining. Implementation of the Malaysian Skills Certification. The Department of Skills Development has established the Malaysian Skills Certification System, which comprises 5 levels of qualification based on the NOS to recognize individual skills qualification. Assessment on the competencies of candidates is carried out, and those who fulfill the stipulated criteria are awarded with the Malaysian Skills Certificate (SKM) for levels 1, 2 or 3, Malaysian Skills Diploma (DKM) for level 4, or Malaysian Skills Advanced Diploma DLKM for Level 5. There are three methods of acquiring the skills qualification. Firstly, through institution-based training. This method is implemented through training in accredited centers. There are more than 1,000 public and private training institutions accredited by the Department of Skills Development that offer training based on the Malaysian Skills Certification System. Trainees should attend full-time or part-time training at the accredited centers and successfully undergo the continuous assessment and final test before being awarded with the National Skills Qualification according to the program attended. Secondly, through industry-oriented training. This method is implemented through the National Dual Training System (NDTS). An individual will be recruited as an apprentice by a particular company to be trained based on the SLDN curriculum, which encompasses technical competency, human and social competency, as well as learning and methodological competency. In this system, about 70% to 80% of the whole training duration is taken up for practical training at the workplace, while the remaining 20% to 30% will be theoretical and basic skills training at the selected training center. Upon successful completion of the program, an apprentice will be awarded with the skills qualification according to the program attended. Thirdly, through accreditation of prior achievements. This approach provides the opportunity for experienced, skilled workers to acquire the National Skills Qualification without attending training or sitting for a special test. Applicants are required to provide evidence of the competencies they have acquired to be evaluated and endorsed. If found acceptable and fulfilling other criteria, the applicant will be awarded with the skills qualification in accordance with the level of their achievements. The establishment of National Industry Experts Directory (DPID). The Department of Skills Development has established the National Industry Experts Directory (DPID) for the registration of industry personnel and trainers who fulfill the criteria and requirements as national industry experts in various categories. The registered experts are qualified to be appointed by the department to participate in activities such as members of Skills Development Advisory Committees, NOS development panels, dual training system experts, external verifiers, judges for skills competition, examiners, invigilators, and other appointments as required by the department. The experts' involvement support the enhancement of the quality of a skilled workforce in the country. Trainers Development. The Department of Skills Development also coordinates training development for the trainers to expose them to the latest technology and enhance their capacity in training and learning methods. The department also organizes My Skills competitions, which have become an annual event for trainers and instructors to participate in the National Skills Competition, aimed at recognizing those who possess competency, working culture and performance quality that are at par with international standards. Training and career promotion based on skills. For some segments of society, skill-related work or blue-collar jobs are perceived to be inferior to jobs based on academic qualifications. To diminish this negative perception, the Department of Skills Development undertakes promotional activities continuously by taking part in educational fairs, career talks, and mass media promotions to educate society at large that careers based on skills can guarantee their future and are at par with other occupations. Emphasizing quality service. In order to establish a quality, efficient and effective relationship and service, the Department of Skills Development develops website and online systems for clients and members of the public to retrieve information and obtain the services needed. The department's commitment in providing high quality and excellent service was acknowledged when it was awarded with the ISO 9001-2000 certification for the development of National Occupational Skills Standards (NOS), the accreditation of skills training centers, and also the registration and recognition of instructors and national industry experts. The development of a quality skilled workforce is a vital effort in national development. The Department of Skills Development acknowledges the challenges of producing progressive human capital to ensure Malaysia accomplishes its goal of being a developed nation by the year 2020. The Department of Skills Development, leading the development of world-class skilled workforce in Malaysia.